In today's practice session, I've been focused on It Smells Like Teen Spirit. This piece has kind of been such a muddle for me over the last few months, and I don't like to regret stuff, but my regret is not finding the music faster. So I've not been able to properly practice so heavily on this piece because I haven't felt like the sheet music was right. I haven't bought it and kind of seen all the pages quickly enough. So what I'm really trying to do now is really focus my practice on this one, possibly over my other two solo pieces that I've been practicing for quite a while and I'm definitely more familiar with. So what I did the other day was I got my sheet music that I thought was the right one, and turns out I didn't feel like the rhythm and the notes kind of fitted with the original or the version that I kind of listened to, which David Garrett plays of this version on violin. So I had to quickly find another one, and this has a cello and violin part. Obviously, I'm playing the violin part, which is the top part and the lead melody. And I found that the double stopping at the beginning actually has the same notes as the last piece of sheet music I found, but it has a different rhythm, and I'm really happy about that because it actually sounds like the right piece. And to me, it sounds more cohesive and like the actual intro of the piece that I hear when I listen to this one. So today I've just been running through that first intro section of double stopping. Dun, 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 dun. So that's what I've been doing today. Not singing it obviously, but I've been playing it on the violin, and what I did first was I just took one singular note to get the rhythm. So I just went on the D string and played just through the rhythm, didn't focus on the notes, because actually getting that rhythm in your head when you're looking at it on sheet music is quite a struggle, whereas when you actually listen to it and just kind of play along with it, it's a totally different thing. But for this, I did need to know the notes, so I did need to become familiar with the sheet music. So that's what I did with rhythm first, and then I moved on to the notes. And what it was, the complication wasn't getting the notes right because I've been practicing them for a long time because they were the same on the other sheet music, but it was actually getting the notes together with the rhythm. So instead of all four semiquavers in this section being the same double stop, they have three of the same double stop and then they change to a different note, which for my brain is kind of like, it's confusing to me because normally when you're playing semiquavers you're just going da 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 on the same note and not kind of swapping on such a odd note. You don't normally swap on the third one. So for me, getting my head around this was quite a lot to deal with, so I just really had to work through it and make sure that I took the part through slowly so that I knew exactly where I was placing the note and the rhythm together. And then I just kind of, once I got the rhythm and the notes together, I sped it up a bit and then I started doing my repeated practice. So this bit has a double bar line, not a double bar line, it has a repeated bar line at the end of it. So you're taking this section through twice. So what I did was I took it through 5 times, just intro, break, carry on like that. And then I did the repeated thing. So when you got a repeated section, you have a bar line and then 2 dots, like a colon, at the end of a section, which means you need to repeat it again. So what I did with that was I did the repeat this time, but then I did the repeat 5 times. So I took it once, took it twice, then took a break, and did that over 5 times. But I'll play you this section now. again, first time I played it by memory, it's just, because I'm playing this piece by memory, it's getting it in so ingrained into my brain that you can't forget it, and your nerves can't kind of take over your memory as well. So that's what I'll be working on. I'll be moving on to the next section of this piece after the intro and trying to work out the notes with the original piece to make sure that they sound right. And I don't want to kind of do this piece half-hearted. It's supposed to be big, brilliant, and absolutely crashing out on stage, so I don't want to do anything wrong, really. That's what I'll be working on. Thanks, guys.